Last night, the Minnesota Vikings inked up a new cornerback one in Byron Murphy coming over from the Arizona Cardinals. The 25-year-old former Washington Husky. Looks good in purple, by the way. Woo! Yeah, that's right, man. He's going to be getting after it in the Brian Flores scheme. Going to be playing a lot of press man. Going to be blitzing a lot. Going to be doing a lot of things. And I love his style of play. I love his feistiness. I love that he does not back down from a challenge. And even though, like, stats aside, I know people are going to point out his PFF grades. People are going to point out his quarterback rating. But just actually watching him on tape, you can see why he was the number 33 overall pick. You can see why teams are betting on his traits, and because he's just an absolute alpha. He's out there. He's feisty. He does not back down. And you know what? Sometimes when you square up for a fight, sometimes you get knocked down, but you get up again. They're never going to keep him down. Chumbawamba. Or something like that. But I love his style of play. I think he's going to fit in perfectly with what Flores wants to do with his cornerbacks. And you look at what Byron Murphy did last season, even though, yes, he only played 9 games because he had a back injury, but knock on all the wood, the medical team checked that out and it's good to go. But he has matched up against some alpha wide receiver ones. Now, it should be noted that Murphy within Arizona wasn't a traveling cornerback one. Mainly played the slot, played a little bit more on the outside in 2022 as the Cardinals were bereft of outside cornerback talent, but he is squared off in that division against Cooper Kupp twice a year, against DK Metcalf twice a year. He played Jefferson last season, played Devontae Adams last year as well. I just want to run through how he fared against those receivers in those matchups. Now, he gave up 2 touchdowns in coverage against the other team's primary receiver, although you could say, I don't know, was Juju the Chiefs' primary receiver? I don't know, but Hardman, 2 catches for 10 yards and a touchdown on 2 targets. Devontae got sparing work against him, even though Devontae had himself a decent game. Cooper Kupp, blank. DJ Moore, blank. We're going to face DJ Moore twice a year. A.J. Brown, blank. But also it should be noted that he gave up 4 catches for 50 yards to Devontae. So, like I said, these stats are incomplete because it doesn't show the complete picture, because it's not like he travels around with wide receiver ones, but whenever they were in his zone, whenever they were on his side of the field, whether they're in the slot, whatever, overall he's had some success. And him and DK, go watch some. There's a lot of videos out there with Byron Murphy versus DK, Byron Murphy against Cooper Kupp. I mean, especially against DK, like Byron Murphy has had some battles, man, and DK is all of 6'4", and he's racked up and jacked up and yoked. Byron Murphy's out there 5'11", $190, but he does not back down. He does not give an F. I love his style of play, and we know that anytime that there's a short, feisty, surefire tackling cornerback, we always compare him to Anton Winfield. But I mean, it's sort of there. Right, and so fared well against DK. Jefferson only had 2 catches for 15 yards on 2 targets against him. Oh, by the way, so watch back the Vikings-Cardinals game last year. I mean, if you're a Cardinals fan, you got to be so pissed on how often JJ was just wide open. Kevin O'Connell scheming it open, Vance Joseph, Vance Refrigeration, and the Cardinals having a busted coverage, or how often JJ was ended up on a safety. It's ridiculous, man. But cornerback depth-wise, Byron Murphy right now is that starting cornerback. He's going to be that cornerback one. Maybe he travels, maybe he doesn't. We'll see what Flores wants to do week to week. But as of right now, I think the Vikings should still be looking to add some cornerback depth. Duke Shelley one time, and also this is a very deep and solid cornerback class, so they should probably partake from it as well. But as of right now, I think your starting 3 cornerbacks will be Byron Murphy and Caleb Evans in base defense, and then when you kick in the nickel, having Andrew Booth Jr. come in off the field and be with Evans on the outside and Murphy work in the slot like they did with Winfield in previous years, like they did with Terrence Newman in previous years. So that does make sense to me, and I do think that Murphy can rise up. I think he can be that true blue cornerback one. I love his attitude, love his feistiness, and now if he's put in the proper places to succeed and in a better scheme of Flores, I mean, the sky is the limit. So your thoughts are thoughts. Take a look back at how Byron Murphy, new Vikings cornerback, fared against top wide receivers in 2022. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.